Mm. Yes. What's going on, world? This is your man, Buddy Rahming. And if this is your first time tuning into the Yeah Buddy podcast, thank you for tuning in. And if you are a returning friend, hey, yo, welcome back. Tune in. We got another great episode lined up for you. You know how we do every episode. I always try to bring one of my friends in the entertainment business, a comedian, actor, filmmaker, something like that. We just chop it up, see what we got going on, what's been going on in the entertainment business, and then talk about our journeys in the entertainment business as well. So this episode's like no other, y'all. This episode, I got my good friend. He's got his comedy special up on Tubi, and his comedy album is streaming. It is called Get Rich or Diabetes. I'm pretty sure we're going to get into that, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. But right now, y'all want y'all to make it live, and make it live for my good friend, Mr. Dejan Tyler, up in the building, y'all. Dejan.
What up? What up?
What up? Yeah.
It's good. How you doing, man? Happy to be here.
No worries, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you sliding through to the Yeah Buddy podcast, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. So how you been, man? We just knocked out the Uli show last night and shit like that.
Yeah, man. That was man. I was impressed. I was impressed with the improv.
It was interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I didn't know that improv. You know how like comedy and improv have this thing, like, you know what I'm saying, like we're comedians and you guys do improv and vice versa. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was even one between improv and sketch.
Yeah.
I called a sketch dude an improv dude. And
he took it personal. He said,
he stopped the whole conversation like, hey, hold on. We do pre-written material. You know, I'm like, oh God, calm down, dweeb.
Yeah, he was.
Nah, he was cool though, but I didn't know that existed. I was like, oh, so every different level, there's like, you know.
Yeah, that's what I think is.
I was surprised.
It's interesting, like, because like we look at comedy, we just look at comedy like from the aspect they like just stand up comedy because we understand how cliquish it is and how just it is like stand up comedy. But then when you look at like improv artists, looking at stand up comedians as a whole, like, man, y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just out here giving therapy and shit. like, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, what are y'all doing, man? And then like vice versa, like sketch artists, like, I don't know what the fuck these improv artists do. They're not sitting down. They're not thinking about what they're saying. They're like, I don't know.
They're just making it up.
Look at them thinking on the fly.
Yeah, that
Who
dude,
does
man,
that?
He was like, I could tell, like, just with that one little comment. Oh yeah, okay. It's kind of like if you mistake. Like if you see a person they're Korean and you mistake them, like call them Chinese or something, like how, you know what I'm saying, like they don't understand. Like to me, it's you know, but to them, it's like no, they can tell easily, and they're like offended.
Yeah,
comedy, that dude was like, no, I am not one of those.
and I hope it's not all sketch artists, but maybe I'm just gonna for this episode, I'm gonna just box them all together right now. But like extra bougie too, because like. The only reason why he came was because I asked him to be part of the variety show, his sketch team. And he's like, oh no, man, we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna feel it out, you know what I'm saying, see how it feels and shit like that. I was like, all right, whatever, and stuff like that. I was in their group chat or whatever, and then like 3 minutes before the show starts, he puts up in the group chat, what a horrible fucking turnout. I was like,
oh wow.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's the guy, the same. We're talking about the same guy.
Yeah, we're talking about the same dude.
Yeah, it looked like Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cool, but I was like, I didn't know that the sketch comedy world had that, so I want to go see some. I didn't know there's a difference.
Now I want to go see it.
I mean, I guess there is a difference, I guess, but I never thought about it. I'm like, sketch and improv, I would have put them in the same group. If you asked me beforehand, I'd been like, no. So who's a sketch comedy group out? Who does sketch comedy?
I'm not sure. That's what I've been trying to figure out.
Sketch? It's all. I thought it was all improv. Like I've never seen like. I've never seen anybody ever just say, hey, no, we do sketch comedy. We do sketches.
Yeah.
And that's not us.
Like, I know, like, and I mean, like, social media skits and stuff all like that, like, but not like we're putting on, like, sketches, like some Saturday Night Live type of stuff.
Yeah, now that's it. But I would be kind of like
I'd be dope for that and shit. Yeah.
I kind of like improv. The improv was dope.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, man, this is corny. But then I seen it. Because you can't help but think that. So I'm sorry, improv people if you're out there. I don't think you're corny in real life. You know what I'm saying? But it does... from a comics point of view, to see everybody like, because comics, we just do our shit by ourselves. We have other comedians that are our friends, but we go on stage. It's just us.
It's just us, yeah.
So we don't have that. The improv, they have like more like a team quality. You know what I'm saying?
They have shirts.
Yeah, matching uniforms. And I couldn't ever see going to a show and this he got the same shirt I got. No, like
yeah, like the same outfit we got. Yeah, the headliner got the same outfit as the opener. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you. But then when you see it on stage, though, it works because on stage they have to be like that. You have to build that camaraderie. I think, in order for when you go on stage and perform, that it goes as seamless as possible. When you're dealing with something that's you're dealing with random subjects and improv. Yeah. So they have to have a strong sense of unity. So I think some of the stuff that looks corny, like they were all in there doing like little the exercises and stuff they do from the outsider. Like, why are they doing this? You're grown people. But then when you get on stage, you see it in the performance. You see, oh, that's why. It's like, just like some of the stuff you do on a football team, like is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like they make you have to actually tackle. You have to actually go up against your own teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like it. But when the game time comes, all that stuff, like it works. So improv, all right.
And we probably get it from like the vice versa, like be like a stand-up comedian, like we be like in our heads, like going over our sets like before the show or whatever. People are like, why are you so serious? You be funny. I'm like, no, I'm just going over my set in my head.
Oh yeah, everybody needs that time. I can't stand when somebody tries to talk to me, because what a comic is like, like getting ready. You see them like in the corner, they're like, and they're up next.
Yeah, they get in that zone, their head start tilted, and like they just start like, yeah.
And then somebody comes in, hey man, guess what happened to me at Walk, man? Get the fuck away from me, bro.
Yeah.
You see, I'm about to throw my whole vibe off, man. Oh yeah, is there a language thing in this?
No, we could cuss. It's all good as shit.
I didn't want to cuss. I'm not gonna cuss a lot.
We don't have it. Yeah, if it happens, it happens.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
All right, I should have asked that already.
No, so I should we is free over when we first started, not this room, but like before we moved over here, when we was trying to do like a drink champs type of thing and shit like that. I don't really drink like that, so I just had like, I got very faded.
Yeah,
I was like, this was a bad idea. Let's move into a more structured place.
Yeah, I got faded. Man, the last show I did, well, not the last show I did. The last show I did was yours, but before that, I did. Shout out to Mikey Winfield, man. He had his birthday today. Actually, man, today is actually his birthday. But Friday, he been at Punchline all weekend. So I get invited to come up there, and they got this drink that's like I guess they gave him a signature birthday drink.
Oh, dope.
But I'm thinking, since Mike's a vegetarian, his drinking ain't gonna be that crazy. Bro, I had one, and I couldn't even finish the second one. It was like all tequila. It was like just a gigantic glass of tequila.
Just a bunch of tequila?
And it said there was lime in it, but it's more like you poured a glass of tequila, like a triple shot, and then a lime, walked past the glass and went, interesting, and kept walking down the bar. Maybe he looked at his reflection, the lime, like adjusted his fucking eyebrows and shit in the fucking glass and kept moving. She was strong. I was lit this weekend. I had a good time.
How was that show? Oh yeah, and shout out to Mikey Winfield too. Happy birthday to Mikey Winfield. How was that? How did that show go?
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
Was it Kyrie, DJ, Chaz Hawkins? I know I'm gonna forget somebody, so I apologize in advance. But I seen a lot of people up there. I had a good time, and I don't even know. It's probably a whole other group of comics that came Saturday, and I think Sunday they might have a show today too. I don't know. But yeah, it was a good time, man.
Show.
Good crowd, sold out.
And then so you do as far as like comedy goes and shit like that. Have you traveled to a lot of different places?
Yeah, I have. Some of the places I've been, I would never have been if it wasn't for comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to go to Winnemucca, Nevada, unless you're unless you're doing comedy or methamphetamines. Like, there's no reason to go to that fucking city. Hey, because I'm laughing because the first time we went there, right? It was like my first like really started to get that road experience, and I'm with Cole Black and Rick Polito, and we pull up to this fucking casino, and this big ass. I don't know if you've ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest
with Jack Nicholson
and the big ass Indian dude. That dude, it looked like him, was standing in front drinking a fucking a bottle of Budweiser. And so I'm thinking, like, when I first seen it, I'm thinking, oh, this shit's authentic. They got real, because I've been to a native Indian casino, but I never seen a real Indian at the Indian casino.
Yeah,
this is the first time. So I'm like, oh, this shit's, they taking this shit seriously.
They're like, this is our property. This is our That was like their block.
So I got my bags, and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey man, let me take your bags for you." So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm about to give him my bags and take the bag to the room." And then Rick is like, "Hey man, he doesn't work here." Dude goes, almost gotcha.
That's so stupid.
He was like 7 feet tall too, bro.
At that point, you gotta be like, I guess he gonna take it. I guess he got it now. And shit, like,
yeah, my luggage.
Yeah,
you can't fit none of my clothes.
But it's his now. Fuck it.
Yeah, he was like, "I'll help you." Oh, that was crazy. He just started laughing, and I said, "Oh, he's like, welcome to Winnemucca." And I was like, "God damn."
Yeah. No, the reason why I want to ask about that is like how you was listing off all like the comedians that was at like Mikey's show, like Sandu and like
oh yeah,
like,
Sandu was there too. Yep.
Like there's a strong like I feel like a comedy scene up here. Like how do you feel it is like when you like just being able to build up here that like you take your comedy on the road?
It's dope because it gives you a good grounding. It's kind of like being from a good home.
Mm-hmm.
When you go out in the world and realize that everybody's house ain't like your house. There's some shitty households out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Some shitty comedy scenes out there. Like you can tell there's much dissension in the ranks here.
Mm-hmm.
You can, and since we come from a kind of pretty much, we still have our issue, but it's a pretty well balanced, nurturing comedy scene. You know what I'm saying? There's comics willing to help you, even if they can't help you, they'll try to help you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's comedy scenes where you go, and it's like no, it's tooth and claw. They're fighting each other, jealousy, stealing jokes, all man crazy. I don't really want to put them places on blast, but you know who you are.
Yeah,
you know who you are. Stop it, cut it out.
No, yeah, yeah, that's interesting because no, I did just started going out, hit it up like some comedy festivals last year, hit up like Baltimore, Albuquerque, and shit like that. And for the most part, I noticed that like they all have like how you said, they all have their, for at least the scenes that I went to and shit like those, they had a dope ass comedy scene. You could definitely tell, like I feel like with Sacramento, just because we're like in California and shit like that, we have the luxury of like being so close to going to LA and shit like that, and then like with just us being diverse and stuff like that,
right?
We kind of our jokes travel.
What do you mean?
Because we have such a diverse scene wherever we go.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
That's true. They do travel well because we see a lot. We get a lot of looks. You know, we're not like pigeonholed. Like you see every ethnic, most ethnic people are represented in Sacramento. This is one of the most diverse cities in the country. I think it's top 10. I know it was top 5. It might be. I know it's top 10 for sure. Still. So yeah, we know everybody. So when you go, I'm not surprised. There's no crowd like, oh, I've never seen Ukrainians. No, I have every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing where I'm like, oh, I can't. What are they doing here? I don't know. What makes them laugh? No, I know the same shit makes everybody else laugh. Duh. But back on the comedy scene, yeah, we are fortunate. Sacramento comics be watching this. Fortunate, count your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Next time you see a comic at the mic, just buy a random comic a beer. Just thankful that he's not an asshole like some of these comics are in some of these other scenes to each other. You know, I'm not saying that I've necessarily been treated like that, but it's kind of like you ever been with a homeboy and he treat his girl like shit. It's like he's not treating you like shit, but you can tell this is a toxic relationship on both sides. You're like, it's just uncomfortable being around. That's how I felt sometimes. Like I felt like I'm witnessing some shit as an outsider I shouldn't be seeing. Like y'all should handle this somewhere else. Like why are you doing this in front of me? I just got here. I can't help your career. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't destroy theirs like you want to do. So I don't know why you're saying this in front of me. Yeah, it's weird. Uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
Extremely. Stop that shit. Stop it.
Stop it. Don't do it. Yeah, I think the thing about it up here though too is because like we're like so close to LA, there's such a strong like we're able to like when I went down to LA last year, I don't know, I'm gonna try to get to this point. But like when I went down to LA last year, shit like that for comedy convention stuff, seen a lot of the comedians who was passed at these clubs and shit like that were comedians that was up here from the Bay Area, Sacramento, Northern California, stuff like that. And they was still being recognized from all these other comedians from across the country and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So being up here, stuff like that, how you say like be happy, like yeah, it's competitive up here, stuff like that, but it's for a reason because like not trying to shit out other cities, stuff like that, but like because we're so in such close proximity to Hollywood, like we have a chance to actually like blow up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, like it's
Because
there.
we're close to we're close enough.
Yeah,
but still far away enough to where it doesn't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't even.
you're still able to have your own style, stuff like that. But when you go down there, you're gonna hold your own.
Right, and it definitely is. There definitely is a presence down there. I was fortunate enough this last summer to film for the West Coast Comedy Jam, and we filmed in LA. And there was a lot of shout out to all the companies. There was Rico, Insane Wayne, Lance Woods, Jay Rich,
Tristan was down there, right?
Tristan was down there. Yeah, Tris for
Then,
sure.
enough said. I
Tris
think yeah.
killed.
That's what he was saying. He was on the podcast, I think like last month or something like that. He was talking about that. Yeah.
Tris beat the ass, but I mean, I don't expect nothing less from Tris, man. He's a beast.
Mhm.
And then who else did I see out there? I know I'm gonna forget somebody. Oh, Jerry Law. So basically, there was a lot of like I was in the lobby at one point. I was in the lobby, and there's comics from all over the place there.
Mm.
I was in the lobby, and then I heard some comics talking like, man, they should just call this the Bay Area Comedy Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I started laughing to myself, like, pretty much, because, I mean, we got it.
Yeah.
This area, we get lumped in with the Bay. Once you leave Sacramento, for some reason, sometimes Sacramento still gets lumped in with the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the Bay Area.
Yeah. We don't say that. We like Sacramento. Nobody in Sacramento says that. Nobody in Sacramento says that.
I mean, maybe a couple lame ass niggas said that shit in the 90s.
Yeah.
But we know better. We are Sacramento. And the Bay is the Bay, and it's like that's like our cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like we happy for them, but that's still our cousin. Like we don't live in the same household, but we see each other at the family reunion. It's all love.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot. So between Sacramento, but I'll say Northern California, period, just showed up and showed out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very proud of us, and it made an impact. You know what I'm saying? You can see people that's like, damn, all these comics, all this
they notice it. They're like, yeah,
all these strong
like,
comics coming from this. Yeah, Sacramento. You got look at Sacramento. Sacramento is a small city. Like to have this much talent per capita, is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like we're just Sacramento, but we have like some of the best comedians around. We have a great comedy scene. I'm very proud of Sacramento.
Like talent wise, like if people wants to focus in on like what's like how like impactful the comedy scene is up here, like doing like the TV and movie side and shit like that. Everybody's like, we Hollywood gonna be the next Hollywood show about like that, but like movies ain't where it's at up here and shit like that. I mean, it's cool to do it from like you know, you may get like a feature film up here maybe once or twice a year or something like that.
Right.
But like the comedy scene, I'm like, you're getting a A-list headliner up here either at Laughs Unlimited or the Punchline every weekend.
Yeah, every weekend consistently. Solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a great place to be. Great clubs. I wish, if only thing, I wish we had some more clubs, like real clubs, because we got 2 clubs.
Yeah.
Like just pure comedy clubs, right? And I'm not leaving nobody out. Am I?
No, because we used to have 3. It used to be Tommy T's up here.
Right, Tommy T's is gone.
Mm-hmm. So it's the Punchline and Laughs.
Yeah, I think we just need one more really just solid comedy club, not a place that does comedy, because there's a lot of places that have comedy, that host comedy, and we love and thank and are appreciative of the venues that allow comics to come in there and set up and do their thing. We appreciate the support, but to have a full-on another comedy club, I think that'd be kind of dope.
Mm-hmm. Where would it be? Where would you put it at?
Downtown.
Yeah, I would put that. I would put something like right next to the King's. Like if I could get something like right there on K Street.
That's what I was thinking. K Street. If there's a comedy club on K Street, that can be really big. Even if one of the existing comedy clubs just opened up, like I don't know, I think that would be kind of dope to put, because the comedy clubs are kind of like still tucked off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like Laughs Unlimited, dope. That's my home club. Shout out to Jenny and the whole staff there. Much love. And Punchline is right there, tucked off in Arden. But we don't have any comedy on the forefront.
That's just like right there. Like people could like, where you're gonna get people like, no, you will like get some people walking by at Laughs Unlimited, but just because it's tucked in at and stuff all like that.
Right. It's at the very end. Like if you usually like Laughs Unlimited probably isn't one place where you can kind of do some like outside. Hey, come on in. But they're right at the end of the downtown. So most times people are just getting to Old Sac and they just park their cars, or they're on their way home.
Mm-hmm.
and then parking garage is like right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, nah,
Yeah.
you got to catch them like in the middle somewhere
Mm-hmm.
while they're still hanging out. But just putting it out there. Somebody wants to open up in the comedy club. We're open for it. We love it. It's enough comics to support it. Oh, comedy spot. Duh. We do.
Yeah, we got the comedy spot. Got comedy spot. We got Stab. I feel like before the pandemic.
Oh, Stab. Yeah, I forgot. I apologize. I forgot about Stab and comedy spot. So you guys are comedy clubs.
They do comedy. But like I feel like before the pandemic though, we had like there was like a surplus of it, of like comedy, with comedy clubs, because we had those ones. I said Tommy T's was open, Blacktop was open, and then
Blacktop, I remember Blacktop, and
then shit, we had like 3 open mics every night and shit.
I don't think you have enough comedy, man. Like
you can't,
because when I go to like last time at comedy spot, the list was like 36 deep.
Yeah.
And it was I only heard of like 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I was like, who are these people, man?
There's always that wave that comes in every couple of years or whatever. You just like it's just this whole brand new wave, like all at once. Like every now and then you'll get like 2 comedians here, there, 3 comedians, but then you'll just get this whole big ass wave of fucking comedians. And you're all like,
we got a big wave after COVID because everybody sat on lockdown and went on YouTube and watched comedy all locked down. You know what I'm saying? They comedied out. So when they got up, it was like, I could do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Out
of all them, how many are still left? About 75% are back working their day jobs full time with no aspirations of ever telling the joke again.
But that 25% is still like 50 fucking comedians.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of comedians.
And of that 25%, only 10% are palatable. The other one just won't give the fuck up. They just out there still with 10%. So it's you gotta think like it's not. I'm not surprised because it's not an easy thing to do, and it's not an easy field to get into. And the success part can be very elusive.
Yeah. That's you got to get to the point. You got to define what does success look like to you.
Right.
Don't judge it by everybody else. Everybody else gonna be looking at you like, so when you headline it, when you be in Hollywood, be like, hey, yo, I'm just trying to get over this depression right now.
Yeah, I just paid my electric bill.
I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I love it. I want to make more money, but I think everybody does. No matter what you do, you want to make more money. You want to maximize your time on Earth. You only got a limited time to make money, and then a very even limited time to spend it while you can enjoy it. Like, what's the use of like spend your whole life making money, and then you get old, and now you financially like if you wait till
you're financially stable, you got all these things in place where like if anything happens, you're like, all right, I'm good. But you're like,
but now your stomach's fucked up. You can't even eat Mexican food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my goal in life is to have the money, but still have the youth to where when I go different places in the world, I could eat their food without taking some kind of pills first. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to go to Spain and be like, oh man, I'm on dietary constraints. I got to stick to the salad.
Yeah. I got to eat at a certain time of the day because if not, I might this might be the end of my day.
Right. I'm on medication. I can't drink no wine.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't have no restrictions, no reservations. No reservations, man.
So if you had to, what would be the name of your comedy club? If you had to put the comedy club here at K Street, what would be the name of your comedy club?
Oh man, the Chuckle Hut.
The Chuckle Hut?
Nah, I don't know. Like I never thought about that. The Boom Boom Room. I stole that.
You stole that for life, yeah.
Oh, the baby. Satchmo tonight. Let's come see Satchmo at the Boom Boom. No, I don't know, man. Probably like the comedy something corner. To be honest, I don't think nobody cares what a comedy club is named.
Yeah, they just, it's always this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's like, oh, we're going to put the name of the club. Nah, they don't care about that. Like, I mean, Joe Rogan's just called the Mothership, which I think is I would have never thought about that in a million years to be the name of a comedy club. But
a Mothership,
it fucking works.
It works,
especially with Joe Rogan. I'm like, yeah,
that's he believes with the aliens and all this types of shit.
Right, Mothership.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what I was in my comedy. Probably like the comedy. It wouldn't have my name in it though. That's corny.
Yeah.
I would just want because I would want to franchise it out and be bigger than this. So I have to be. It couldn't be that. I wouldn't want to be nothing local because I would want to eventually like possibly franchise it out. So I wouldn't
Go all around the places and shit like that.
Yeah.
You got something like, because we got the punchline, you got like the setup or something like that.
The setup. I think, is there a place called the setup?
I don't know.
If there's not, I don't know out there, people. Somebody from the setup, if there is, we're gonna call.
We go take it. We go copyright it. It's all good.
The setup is ours.
Yeah.
No, the setup is dope.
Yeah.
I like that. The callback. There's already a
The callback. Yeah.
I like that too. The callback lounge. That's a dope
name.
I don't know. I have to think about that one.
Yeah.
This is spot. I'm putting thought into it like it's really gonna happen too, like tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to the next episode, like have a big ass like business plan to set up. It's a 5-year goal of how to get to this fucking comedy club. Yeah. How'd you come up with the name for your album, the Get Rich or Diabetes?
Get Rich or Diabetes album. Those are my two choices in life, bro. At that point, man, it was either get rich or diabetes. So,
do you still feel that way?
No, I'm definitely not getting rich.
Okay.
No, so I thought of it because I was a really big fan. Still am. I like 50 Cent album was one of my favorite albums. The Get Rich or Die Trying. And I liked it because just the whole story behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like he went through adversity, and all the stuff he went through. So I was like, you know what? He didn't give up. So I was like, that's what I like, get richer. But I said, well, what's stopping me by trying to shoot me? But they are trying to, if I keep playing around, they are going to shoot me up with insulin. So it was kind of like a parody off that. Get rich or diabetes, get rich or die trying.
Okay. As a comedian, like as petty as 50 Cent be, like from a comedian standpoint, is that some shit you be like, yeah, like do you have that in you? Like for like if a comedian if you feel like a comedian's all like stole like your joke and shit like that, you gonna put like a comedian on blast and shit on like
I'm petty to an extent, you know what I'm saying, but not like overly petty because I don't have the time of the day. I mean, if I had unlimited money and I didn't have nothing to do and I could do what I want to do, I could see being more petty, but then also I probably wouldn't care because I'm
rich,
my money,
I don't care,
But nah, I like it. I mean, I get it. I get where 50's coming from, and I respect it. Got to, usually the people that he's getting on have done something out of pocket, and they're just not used to people calling them out on their out of pocketness. Sometimes you out of pocket, you get what you get.
Yeah.
I don't usually get to any kind of beefs with comedy. I came here to make people laugh, have a good time. Now, there is a certain part of the comedy scene right now I'm disappointed with, and it's these comics that are coming out being super racist for no reason. Like there's a particular lady out right now.
Oh, you talk about that Twitter post or whatever about the Kendrick shit? Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's out of line for that. If you out there listening, you know what I'm saying, then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole attitude is played out. You know what I'm saying? If that's all you can bring to the table, then I don't personally need to see you at the table. That's not a table I want to eat at. When somebody like that is at the table, because you don't need to do that to be funny. There's been a whole lot of comics that are racist, you know what I'm saying, but they still were funny at the end of the day.
Yeah. There was a punchline to it.
Yeah, there's overt hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like we can feel that, and it's not. And then when you don't like that, other comics that come into defense, like, oh well, you're just being a pussy. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? I believe in free speech, but some words are expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't cover the tax, don't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say whatever you want.
But then we're entitled to say how we want.
Yeah, you can't determine how somebody reacts to that. So if you're out there, you think it's funny, you think it's sweet, and you might find out the hard way that it's not. You know what I'm saying? If you prepared to pay that price for what you want to say, then okay. We had to pay the price for what we wanted to say this whole time. I just don't think it's. I think it's messed up because at right now with the way the country's going with Trump and the way the politics going and President Elon,
with the chainsaw shit, goddamn,
With all this going on, it seems like some people are just out here like they're like vultures, just creeping in and feeding off the lowest common denominators of the culture. You know what I'm saying? If you're still out here, 2025, you're still out here trying to be a Nazi, and you still out here hating people because of the color of their skin, just based on that, I mean, you play it out because the enemy, it doesn't care that you're white.
He just cares that you're poor.
Yeah, you poor like me. We're in the same boat. Now we can argue over who sits in the front or the back of the boat,
but we on the boat.
We on the same boat. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to let's work on that. So yeah, to all you guys out there still with that, stop that, cut it out.
That's what another thing too, because like I feel like I don't fucking want to get too much into politics or whatever shit, but you said what?
I said I don't either, but
yeah,
it's just the truth.
It's not even like politics. It's just the times that we're in and shit. You know, like before, like I say, like when Trump is office, people was kind of like it was like from the comedy scene aspect. People was like, oh, I just need a laugh. I just need to get out just to hear a laugh. I get a laugh. Where now I feel like you have these other people who are in power, like that lady who fucking put that Twitter post out just like that. It's not even like they're like, I'm here to laugh at you now and shit. Rather than I'm here to give you these laughs, I'm here to laugh at you.
Well, I don't even think that's what.
And then do we like?
I think it's real hatred.
Well, it is hatred too.
It's real. I think she really is. She's really racist, and she's found a venue. And she's not alone. There's other comics that are doing it. The shock comic, the edgy, edgelord. I don't care about all that. If you're funny, you're funny. And the thing is, what's cold about the whole thing is that I don't know this person personally, but what if they are really talented and their talent that they really have is they're overshadowing it because they're putting all this other stuff into it to try to get the shot. They're missing the point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think they use the fact that like, well, I'm a comedian as a cop out to be just so overtly hateful.
Right. Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, but I mean, if that's what the route you want to go, just know that it comes with issues.
Yeah.
And you gotta be prepared to deal with issues. No issues are between you and whatever God you believe in. Because you ain't gonna get no help from me.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
Kick rocks, bitch.
All the rocks.
Sure. Anyways, man, on a lighter note, we're gonna switch it up a little bit and shit like that. So we're gonna this is a part of the show. I call it the Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, shit like that. Basically what it is I have comedians, they come up or whatever. I give them a subject, something like that. You give the top 4, whatever, stuff like that. Since your album is called Get Rich or Diabetes, I know you're a big foodie head out here in Sacramento.
Hell yeah.
So I want you to give me your top 4 because we just got to talk about that racist bitch. We're gonna give me your top 4 soul food spots out here in Sacramento. Your top 4 black owned.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have to go with Tori's place. It's right across from Grant High School. It's on Grant Avenue. Tori's place, Colo's.
Oh, shout out to Colo's. Colo's would be good as fuck.
Hey, Colo's. Hey, if people from Colo's is watching,
yeah,
the good people from Colo's. Let me tell you something. It's never happened forever. I went there and I got the gumbo, right? And I was like, I was savoring it. So I was like, I wasn't eating like the crab and the sausage. I was just eating the juice and the rice and trying to make it last longer. And the brother that owned it walked by and said, "Hey man, you want me to put some more juice on that?" And I was like, "Well, how much that's gonna cost?" I said, "Man, I'll just go and put some more juice on it. It was re-juice." I said, "What? I never had my gumbo rehydrated, bro."
Yeah.
I was like, "I love this place."
Yeah.
This is my
he said rehydrated.
Yeah, put more juice. I was like, "Oh man." So yeah, shout out to Colo's for that. That was man.
2 more.
I don't know if Jimmy's counts as a soul food restaurant, but
it'll be black owned. It don't gotta be soul food, but black owned. We go with that.
Oh, I think it's called the Creole Kitchen. It's on Broadway. It's new. We went there. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And Fixins.
And Fixins, yeah.
Fixins, yeah. Fixins. I would say that's my if somebody came to Sacramento and wanted soul food, I would recommend them to go to one of those places.
Yeah.
And then honorable mention would be like they're not, I don't know if they're black owned, but like Saram Southern Kitchen is good.
Oh yeah.
Saram,
which one you go to?
Stagecoach is fire.
Stagecoach is good, yeah.
They kind of, but Stagecoach is still good. What else? I have stuff though, Jimmy's in here, and it's weird because in Sacramento, most of the Louisiana Kitchen, Louisiana Kitchen too. We got a couple out there, so that. I'll rock with that for I gave it.
Okay, so we had let's go through this. It was Tori's, it was Colo's,
definitely.
It was who was the other 2? The last 2?
Tori's, Colo's, Oh, Tories, Colos. We just said it.
We just said it too. We caught the itis and we forgot what we were saying this shit. Yeah. Just thinking about all the soul food and shit.
Oh man, we have to rewind this.
We have to. We gotta. Yeah.
It was Tories, Colos. Damn, my brain is like.
Yeah, I know. I remember the ones that we said, like Sarams.
No.
I remember the ones that we said. I remember all the honorable bitches.
Whoever's watching this, you know what we said.
They're gonna go back and watch it and stuff like that. They'll see. Yeah.
Gumbo King was good too. I don't know if Gumbo King. I heard they shut down. I'm not sure. I hope not. But Gumbo King was dope. I liked it. But yeah, definitely Tories and and Colos.
Okay.
I mean, them was the top two for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe oh no, I did say
Fixins. Fixins was one.
Fixins and then the Creole Kitchen. Yeah.
Creole Kitchen. Okay.
Fixins. Y'all got some bomb ass Kool-Aid.
Yeah, they got some good. Yeah, the Kool-Aid.
I'm not gonna act like I don't know how y'all get down.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Colos. And shout out to Drew Burks over there too at the whole fucking holding down the whole Oak Park Guild Theater.
Yeah, he's like the deputy mayor or some shit.
Yeah, he got the whole
everything in Oak Park.
The whole block and stuff like that. He like with Stringer Bell when he went legit and shit like that. He's like I'm here now. It's like I got everything.
Pizza shop.
Yeah, just everywhere.
Up at the theater.
Yeah,
everywhere. Shout out to
Drew Burks. Yeah, and he always just fucking cheese it. What's up, fam? That's the dude right there. Shout out to fucking Drew. All right, cool. Yeah. So then, so if people wants to go to that spot, what would be a meal that you would recommend for people?
For which one?
Let's start off with Tories.
Tories. I like the smothered pork chops personally, but their cornbread, you can't go wrong. They got the best cornbread because they make the hot water cornbread, so it's like a pancake. Oh my god, yeah. I go there and just get greens and cornbread and be cool. Yeah, I love it.
This is free promo for them too. They about to get all this fucking free promo shit.
Promo all day.
All fucking day.
Because every time I go there, man, they treat me well. And matter of fact, my mom used to work with them, with the owners. They used to all work for the phone company. So
okay.
When my mom my aunt, they had like my mom and her sisters. They have this like little annual, not annual. Every once in a while, they have like a little. They all go out to eat, and then they pick that place. And since that they work with that lady, I think that's why they picked that. You know, we had a great lunch there.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Yeah, the catfish is good.
Every southern place gotta have that fucking soap. You gotta have the good catfish and shit.
There that I didn't like. You know, so I had nothing like, everything I had there was decent, or decent or very good.
Yeah. And then what about Colos?
Colos, the gumbo was fire.
Yeah,
and the fried oysters and the cat. I mean, like. Basically, like they kind of do everything pretty good. I haven't had no bad food at either one of these places. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to soul food, I get the same. I eat the same thing. So it's like if I go to Cola, I'm gonna get smothered pork chops there too. You know what I'm saying? Or gumbo.
Okay, so those are your go to soul food meals and shit like that.
Yeah, because I don't like doing it. I don't like cooking. And I don't like smothering pork chops myself. It's too much work.
Too much. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to fry them and then make the gravy. I'd just rather have somebody.
Yeah, let me just DoorDash this shit.
Yeah, let me
get it. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that'd be my. Yeah, Sacramento actually he's stepping up with soul food. You know, so we were struggling for a while, but we stepping up. It's probably more.
We got some good restaurants up here. We got some good food spots up here.
No, we are one of the food. I think we're one of the top food cities in California. Honestly, because we got a lot of dope restaurants out here. We're growing the food. We're right here.
You know, farm to fork.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I still City of Trees, I still want it on the back of the water tower.
Yeah, still yeah.
We can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? But we can have that. Definitely.
All right, for sure, my man. So you got any shows coming up before we do wrap up this episode? You got any shows coming up? Anything you want to let the people know you got going on before we do wrap it up?
The next thing I'm kind of like taking it easy. March, I do have some stuff going on. I got a lot of stuff going on in April. But March, I do have nothing really local. I'm doing a show in I think Union City. And then I'll just pop in. So I'm doing a lot of shows, but also I'm gonna do in April. Yeah, in April I got a lot of stuff. Check my Instagram, D Tyler 916, and then I'll let you know what I got going on.
So yep, go follow him. Yep, D Tyler 916. And if people want to check out the Get Rich or Diabetes, where could they check that out at?
Everywhere, everywhere. It's even on Amazon. It's everywhere. Get Rich or Diabetes. YouTube, Get Rich or Diabetes. Tubi, Get Rich or Diabetes.
How did you get that shit up on Tubi?
I didn't even know. So I got the record deal because I went to the World Series of Las Vegas comedy competition. I met this guy named David Drozen. Shout out to David Drozen, rest in peace. He actually gave me an opportunity to record his album. And then once I recorded, and he also has a Grammy too. He was a Grammy award-winning producer. And in that album, my sound guy also had a Grammy. He was Macklemore's sound dude. Got a Grammy for that. So after I filmed a special at Laughs Unlimited. Another shout out to Jenny. At Laughs and all the good people. Skip everybody. The camera crew was sick. So they called me and said, hey, when's your next show? My next show was in Red Bluff, California during the fires. Right? And I didn't think they were coming to the show. I thought they were just concerned. I'm not, right? So at the show, this film crew in the middle, I'm in Red Bluff doing one of like, one-nighters. And then this LA film crew comes in. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all here for? We're here for this special. I'm like, here? So yeah, if you watch it, it looked real. I didn't even know that it came out until my boy Tony Sparks. Also shout out to Tony Sparks, man, Godfather of comedy.
Oh yeah, shout out to Tony Sparks.
One of the best hosts ever. He said, hey D, I'm watching your special. I said, where? On Tubi. Yeah, man, we got the closed captions on. It's not saying nothing that you're saying. That's what made me watch my own special. But yeah, that's it.
So yeah. So go like I said, go follow D Tyler at D Tyler 916 and go check out Get Rich or Diabetes everywhere, streaming everywhere. You can check it out. And of course, you can follow me at YeahBuddyENT everything. Go to the website www.YeahBuddyENT for all my sketches, stand up, all the Uli shows too. All the Uli shows are about to get put up on the up on the website too and shit. So yeah, that's all the way. And like I said, you can check out the podcast. We stream it everywhere except for Apple Podcasts. Once I get an Apple account, we'll be in business. But other than that, man, like I said, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you for listening. I've been your host, Buddy Rahming, and like I said, this has been D Tyler. Yeah. And you can check out the Yeah Buddy podcast anywhere. Like I said, all my returning friends, thank y'all for tuning back in, and I'll catch y'all next time. We out. Boop, boop.